Very good morning, student. We are starting topic today, straight line. Straight line is one of the most important topic in mathematics. Here we will be covering the topic slope of line, different methods to find the slopes, angle between two lines, condition of parallelism and perpendicularity of two lines, different forms of line, distance between two lines, and distance of a line from a given point. First of all, before starting the equation of line, we are giving the introduction of slope. Because without slope, it is very difficult to find the equation of line. Or it is not difficult simply because it is impossible. Slope, you can say direction, or you can call gradient. How can we define the slope? So, tangents of the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis is called slope. Here one thing is very important. We are talking about the angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. That is called slope. So m is equal to tan theta, or you can say tan alpha. We have other method also to find the slope. Suppose we are having 2 points on the line. If we have 2 points on the line, we say let x1, y1 and x2, y2 are 2 points on the line. So we can say m is equal to difference of ordinate upon difference of abscissa, or y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is also slope. Suppose we have a line, we have an equation of line is given, then we have to find the slope. Then we can say m is equal to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y is also denote the slope. Here one thing is very important, because whenever you are finding the slope with the help of given line, then x and y component should be one side. Now examples. So now we have three methods to find the slope. If the angle is given, if 2 points are given, and equation of line is given, so by three methods we can find the slope. Suppose we take example. Find the slope of a line which makes an angle 45 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. So we can use our first method, m is equal to tan theta. M is equal to tan theta, so m is equal to tan 45, so m is equal to 1. We take another example also. Find the slope of a line which passes through the 2 points 2, 3 and 7, 8. Here we have 2 points on the line, so we can use m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. What is y2? y2 is 8, y1 is 3, x2 is 7 and x1 is 3. So 8 minus 3 upon 7 minus 2 is come 5 by 5, again this is 1. Now it can also be the condition, find the slope of a line, of a given line. What is the line? 2x plus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0. In this case we are not having theta, we are not having 2 points, we are having only line. So we go on third method. What is that? M is equal to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. What is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is 2 and the coefficient of y is 3. So m is equal to minus 2 by 3. Now we are coming on one of the important application of slopes. Angle between two lines. If we are having two lines and we have to find the angle between those two lines, I say let the slope of the one line is m1 and the slope of the another line be m2. And we have to find the angle between those two lines. So we can say tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. Here two lines can be parallel or two lines can be perpendicular. If two lines are parallel, then their slope will be equal. If two lines are perpendicular, then the product of their slope will be equal to minus 1. So now we are coming on equation of line. So equation of line, you can find the equation of line if you have two things. Either we should have a slope and a point, or we should have 2 points. Because without these two things, you will not be able to find the equation of line. Equation of line y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1, where x1, y1 are the point on the line and m is the slope of a line. We have different forms of line. We have slope-intercept form, we have intercept form, or we have normal form. So our line can be in these three forms. These forms will make our working easy. Otherwise, one thing is very clear: if we have point and we have slope, we can find the equation of line. So whenever he is asking to find the equation of line, you just simply find out, do you have slope and do you have point? If you have point and you have slope, you can find the equation slope line. But if these forms are given, so our question can be easy. Suppose we have slope-intercept form, it can be intercept form, or it can be normal form. So what is slope-intercept form? Slope-intercept form means y is equal to mx plus c, where m denotes the slope of a line and c denotes the intercept made by the line on y-axis. I say find equation of line which make 60-degree angle with x-axis and makes intercept 3 on y-axis. So y-axis, so we have the intercept made by the line on y-axis, that is 3. So we can say c is equal to 3. And the line is making angle of 60-degree. We can find the slope of line also. M is equal to 1060, and we know the value of 1060 is equal to under root 3. So the required equation is equal to y is equal to under root 3x plus 3. So these are the direct method which we can use to find the equation of line. Otherwise, we know if we have, as I was explaining earlier, if we have a point and the slope, as our line make intercept 3 on the y-axis, so line is passing through the point 0, 3, and angle it makes 60-degree, so m is equal to 1060-degree, that is the value of under root 3. We can use y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Now we are coming on intercept form. Intercept form, if we know the intercepts made by the line on both the coordinate axis. If a line make intercept on both the axis mean it makes intercept on x-axis, it make intercept on y-axis. So we can say x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. Or simply we can say x upon x-intercept plus y upon y-intercept is equal to 1. Now we take an example. Find equation of line which make intercept 2 and 3 on coordinate axis. So as a is equal to 2 because it is the intercept made by the line on x-axis, and b is equal to 3, it is the intercept made by the line on y-axis. So we can use our intercept form x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. What is our a? Is 2. So x upon 2 plus y upon 3 is equal to 1. So we are finding the equation of line by using our intercept form. Otherwise, we can do the same question by another method also. We are having intercept made by the line on x-axis as well as on y-axis. So if a line make intercept on x-axis, it is 2. So we can say line is passing through the point 2, 0. And it make intercept on y-axis 3. So line is passing through by 3, 0, 3. So line equal to, we can say find the equation of line which is passing through 2, 0 and 0, 3. So we are having 2 points on the line. First of all, we can find the slope. by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and by using any one of the point we can find y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Now we are coming on normal form. What is the normal form? X cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. What is the p and what is the alpha? P is the perpendicular distance from origin. And what is alpha? Alpha is the angle made by the perpendicular with x-axis. It is very important thing, because here if we are observing, we are not having anything about the line, but we know everything about the perpendicular drawn from origin on the line. So x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. If we take the example, find equation of line. Find equation of line on which length of perpendicular drawn from origin 3 unit and perpendicular makes an angle 45 degree with x-axis. So x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p. What is the alpha? The value of alpha is 45 degree, or what is the value of p? P is 3. So x cos 45 plus y sin 45 is equal to 3. We know the value of cos 45 is. So we have three forms of line: intercept form, normal form, and slope intercept form. Now we are coming on important topic. We have to find the distance between two parallel lines. If two lines are given, ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0 and ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0, then d will be equal to c1 minus c2 upon under root coefficient of x square plus coefficient of y square. So simply we can say d is equal to c1 minus c2 upon under root a square plus b square. Here one thing is very important which you have to keep in your mind. Then first you have to make the coefficient of x and y are equal before finding the distance, or you can say applying this formula. Now if we have to find the distance of a line from a given point, suppose I am giving you example, you have to find the distance of a line 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 from a point 2, 5. So line, we can consider line is AB and D is a point 2, 5. So whenever we are finding the distance of a line from a given point, so that line will be perpendicular to the given line. So first of all, we can find the equation of CD. And how will we find the equation of CD? So whenever we are finding the equation of line, we should have a point and we should have a slope. So with the help of given line AB, we can find the slope. How? Line is given 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. So we can find m is equal to minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. So m is equal to minus 2 by 3. So that is the slope of a line AB. Now with the help of the condition, if two lines are perpendicular, we can say m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. So slope of AB into slope of CD will be equal to minus 1. So minus 2 by 3 into slope of CD is equal to minus 1. So the slope of the line CD will be 3 by 2. Now we have slope and we have the point of D. So with the help of this, we can find the equation of CD. Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Now we have equation of AB as well as the equation of CD. Now what is C? C is the point of intersection of both the line. By solving these two equations, we can find the coordinate of C. Now we have the coordinate of C and we have the coordinate of D. Now we can use the distance formula to find this point. So d is equal to x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, such that we can find the distance between these two lines. So now what we have covered in this topic, straight line, I am just giving you 2 minutes to summarize this topic. First of all, we introduce about the slope. By how many methods we can find the slope? We can find the slope by 3 methods. If the angle is given, if 2 points are given, and if the equation of lines is given. So we can find the slope by 3 methods. Now equation of line, we know equation of line is equal to y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. After that we study 3 forms of line. What were those 3 forms of line? First was the slope intercept form, second was the intercept form, and the third was the normal form. So y is equal to mx plus c were the slope intercept form, and x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1 was the intercept form. And x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p was the normal form. Now other point was when we are finding the distance between two given lines. One thing very important, whenever we are finding the distance between two lines, then the line always will be parallel. Line always will be parallel. If I am giving you any 2 lines randomly and I ask you the line is parallel or not, so simply you can say, as you have done in class 10, a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 but not equal to c1 upon c2. So whenever you are finding the distance between 2 parallel lines, you always make the coefficient of x and y are equal. And then you can use the formula d is equal to c1 upon c2 upon under root coefficient of x whole square plus coefficient of y square. Thank you.